Hello everybody, today I'm at the North American International Auto Show taking a look at this all-new 2023 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation. This one is the blackout edition as well. So starting off up front, you are going to have your fully blacked out LED headlight bezels, blacked out grille, and then black vertical tow recovery hooks. And in my opinion, I actually prefer when the recovery hooks are vertical versus horizontal. Your LED fog lamps are going to be down here as well. Massive grille with a big GMC logo in the middle. Your front facing camera is going to be right here. Coming around to the side, we have black plastic fender flares. Coming down to the wheel and tire setup, it looks like we have some Bridgestone Dueler all-terrains, and it looks to be an 18-inch wheel. Yep, it's a 275/60, or nope, it's a 20, 20-inch black wheel on this Elevation. Your 5.3 liter V8 badge is going to be right here. Being the Elevation, it is going to be the more entry level trim. Elevation badge is going to be right there, and then you have cab length running boards, color matched mirror caps. This does have the 360-degree camera system, however. Blind spot monitor right there. It also has the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle from the driver or passenger door. Coming around to the back, we do have front, rear splash guards, as well as rear wheel splash guards. 4x4 badge is going to be right here. LED accent tail lamp with incandescent bulbs. We have the second generation of tailgate step / bumper. Parking sensors are integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper, and your blind spot monitor is actually located right behind that step. Elevation badge is going to be on the passenger side. You have a 7-pin connector, and then your trailer camera system. Sierra badge and GMC are in the middle, and this one actually has the Pro tailgate system. I will go over that a little bit more in detail once we take a look at the bed. Again, 4x4 badge on the rear of the bed. Right here we have your capless fuel fill port. Up top we have your third brake light, and then this wing is actually designed to shoot air over the bed, so even if you don't have a tonneau cover, you don't have nearly as much drag. So I think this is an absolutely beautiful looking truck. Something that General Motors does that's really appreciated is they actually give you a thicker coat of paint in the problematic areas where people tend to get rock chips and then paint corrosion. I don't know if it's called chip guard or rock guard. Someone in one of my videos commented on it and told me what it was called, but I really appreciate that General Motors does that. Overall, I think this is a very aggressive looking truck. Let's take a closer look at the interior. Over on the driver's side door, we had this wood looking plastic trim throughout. Window controls are going to be right here. The driver door or window is automatic up and down. In front of that we have your mirror controls. Over here we have your electronic parking brake, push button transfer case, auto, 2 high, 4 high, and then your drive mode selector dial right here with your trailer tow mode button underneath. Over here we have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle, as well as your fog lights. We have the dimmer switch for the instrument cluster, and then we have your parking light and your cargo lamp light right here. Coming up top to the dash, it is a really nice, soft, rubberized, almost leather feeling dash. Working our way down to the instrument cluster, it is a 100% digital instrument cluster. See if I can turn it on for you. Yep, so the whole thing lights up. I really appreciate that. I like that the automotive industry is actually going towards digital dashes. It's a lot more customizable for each person, which is awesome. Coming back to the steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel. Your cruise control buttons are going to be over on the left hand side. You have a heated steering wheel button as well, and your gap adjustment for your adaptive cruise control. Over on the right hand side, we have your steering wheel mounted controls for your phone, as well as the control wheel / control pad for the center LCD display. And then we have paddle shifters as well. I'm pretty sure General Motors is the first to have paddle shifters in pretty much every single trim level of truck they have. Above the touchscreen display, we have a nice storage compartment. Then we have the massive horizontal touchscreen display, wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, 4G LTE connection, navigation, everything you'd expect nowadays. It seems pretty standard. It does have the pre-trip checklist, so if you do hook up a trailer to this, you will be able to go through and check all your lights and stuff like that. Very cool. It is very sleek and minimalistic, and I believe it's powered by Google. Under that, we have a plethora of buttons. Starting from left to right, we have your lane keep assist button, your parking sensor button, they are on by default, your automatic start stop button, it is on by default, your tailgate release button, your hazard light button, traction control off, and this will actually roll down all 4 windows at the same time. Again, that plastic wood looking trim throughout. Push button start's going to be right here. Integrated trailer brake control. Heated seats for driver and passenger. Something that I love about GM is they actually give you the option to just turn the heated seat back on, independent from the seat itself. Dual zone climate control. Storage tray here, as well as here and here. We have a really sleek minimalist style shifter. I really do appreciate this and like this a lot. I prefer this way more than the little shifter wheel or the buttons. 2 cup holders, wireless charging mat, which brings us to the center armrest. It does have a cutout for a plus size smartphone. Open it up and you have more access to the wireless charging mat, as well as a USB-C, a USB, and a 120 watt, 150 volt power outlet. And if you are using this vehicle as a work vehicle, you do have these hangers right here for file organizers. Here's a closer look at the leather seats. Very nice. This vehicle has 2 glove boxes. The first one is accessed by pushing that button right there. Second one is going to be right here. And again, this is like one trim piece right here that, even though it's not real wood, it does look pretty elegant and classy in my opinion. Coming up top to the vanity, it is non-lit for passenger as well as your driver. Up top you have a 3-door universal garage remote. Right here we have 2 or 3 buttons for the single pane sunroof. I really like that GM went with single pane for their trucks. It allows everyone to have more headroom, and the dual pane typically allows more heat into the vehicle. In the middle right here we have the power sliding rear window button. Then we have your OnStar and SOS buttons, and then your non-dimming rear view mirror. So overall, I think this is a amazing update from General Motors. It was definitely much needed, and now it pretty much puts the interior on par and very competitive with the offerings from Ford and Ram. Now with that being said, let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom we have. And I do want to point out, you do have under seat storage in this vehicle right here, almost a load flat floor, and you have in seat storage as well on both driver and passenger sides. Getting in is real easy with the running boards and the grab handle. Tons of legroom back here, about 10 inches to a foot. You have storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger side. 2 cup holders, USB and USB Type-C. This center seat does have a fold down armrest / cup holder. Your LED dome map lights are going to be on top of the headliner, and if you can actually see, it looks like General Motors increased the headroom headliner by about 3 or 4 inches to allow for even more headroom for the rear occupants, which is always appreciated. Let's take a quick look at the bed. In the Pro tailgate, there is a couple ways to actually open the tailgate of this vehicle. The first way is with the key fob, which I don't have. The second way is with the button underneath the touchscreen display. And the third way is the more traditional way, where you come up to it, push the button, and it'll come down. Now, again, being the Pro tailgate system, it does have 2 opening tailgate portions. This upper button opens the top. So if you have items that are a little bit longer, you can actually put them in at an angle and have them stick out the back. Or you can put this up, and it will actually act as about 1 foot to 1.5 foot extension of the tailgate itself. You have tie down points here and on the other side as well. When you're done with that, you can fold it up, push this button, tailgate will come down completely, giving you 3 tie down points in each of the 4 corners for a total of 12. 120 volt 400 watt power outlet in the back, as well as LED bed lighting. You also have a tailgate step right here, which I will show you. To use the tailgate as a step, you'll push both buttons at the same time. It should, nope, didn't push that one at the same time. There we go. It'll come down, fold this out. It's got that like grip tape like a skateboard on it. Pull up on the handle, and then you're up and into the truck. To put it away, you simply reverse the process. Grab this latch, fold that down, put this guy up, and with one hand in one motion, I can put up the tailgate. Let's take a quick look at the towing and payload information. Here's the towing and payload information for this vehicle. Again, it may be slightly different than what is on your dealer lot. Again, adding certain packages may slightly affect actual towing and payload numbers. There you have it, a 2023 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation Edition. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. And if you want to keep up with more auto show content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And be sure to check out all the affiliate links in the description below. It does greatly help out the channel. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.